Okay, this is basically my reply to this guy that I see in text chat called the Son of Manchu, well, who claims that the Manchurians are the true Chinese. First of all, I'd like to distinguish between the two. Chinese could denote of its nationality, which in that case you are from China, that would make you a Chinese in that sense, in the sense of nationality. But also Chinese is also a term for its ethnicity, aka race. Let me state it real clear that I'm ethnic Chinese from Malaysia. My family has been in Malaysia, this part of the world, for the past, I think, seventh generation. So the fact of the point of the matter is that Manchurians, I would like to point out, are not really Chinese, when in the sense that culturally they are more like Mongolians. These guys, they drink tea with milk, goat's milk. So how Chinese can you get? Um, the Chinese culture, the fine etiquette, the finesse of the Chinese culture, which is admired throughout the world, it is that of the southern Chinese of the Guangdong, Fujian province. I myself, I'm a Fujian in Malaysia. And also, let us not forget that the Chinese in so-called China has gone through the so-called cultural revolution, which means the eradication of all Chinese culture. Yeah, they all dress up in blue and work all day. That's Mao Zedong's prerogative. So the overseas Chinese are the ones that actually preserved, the fine Chinese culture, such as tea drinking, etc., etc. Um, and until most recently, the Chinese in China cannot afford to drink tea. Most of you guys, anyway, because of the setback caused by communism, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. It probably held China together for as long as it did. But as for the Manchurian, you tea drinking people with goat's milk, I think you should check out your Chinese history. The only way the barbarians, the Manchus, which are similar to the Mongolians, got control of Beijing, was through bribing a Ming dynasty during a time of chaos during the end of Ming dynasty, obviously. And also you have brought the Chinese, in the sense of the landmass, much shame towards the end of the Manchu reign. The Westerners invaded China and split it up like a piece of pie, and that was all thanks to the Manchurians. So don't tell me that you are more Chinese than I am, because we, the overseas Chinese, were the one that preserved our fine Chinese culture throughout this time. And also, our forefathers were the one that sent money back to China when Japan invaded, China at that time. And when the Japanese invaded Malaya, Singapore, this part of the world, they treated the ethnic Chinese in this part of the world really badly, because they were mad at us sending, my forefathers anyway, sending money back to China to support you guys. So don't tell me who is more Chinese. In terms of ethnicity, I would say the overseas Chinese are the cream of the crop of the Chinese culture, because we did not go through the cultural revolution, which impeded or stagnated the growth or the continuous evolution of the Chinese culture. Yeah, I'm kind of an elitist, because I am an elitist. So eat your heart out. And I understand that a lot of nouveau rich in Chinese who has come to money quite recently, has this chip on the shoulder, and you guys should just come to terms with that, situation. You can't help it. You can't change history, and stop, being a snob, or pretend to be a snob, because I know you are all insecure. Not you are all. Some of you guys, at least, are insecure inside of being so disadvantaged for so long. That's all I have to say. So again, the overseas Chinese, I would like to say, is the cream of the crop of the Chinese culture.